Hello, I'm Gabriel Topman, and my one thing is moving the right people forward. That's right, I love moving the right people forward. Before I could move anyone forward, I would have to move myself forward, and I knew that, and I understood that very well. So I spent the last 20 years mastering myself, my skills, with the understanding that having my own business was the only way I would be able to achieve my full potential. I did fall a few times. I did experience some stumbling blocks. Ended up back at my mother's house more than twice. And so the idea of bouncing back and recovering is something that I know. I know what failure looks like. I know what being overwhelmed, feeling overwhelmed feels like. And I also know what confusion looks like. And most importantly, I know what complicated looks like. Now, the reason I'm telling you all about this personal experience of mine and my forward outlook is because you want to know the key person behind this organization, the person that does the quality assuring, that empowers, encourages everybody to do their absolute best at a quality standards that I want to associate with. Because I'm a business development person. But what is business development? Well, from my perspective, business development, marketing, sales, they all go hand in hand, but we all have different strengths. You see, I'm not one of the top salesperson. What I do know how to do is create value and enjoy the gratitude, the, the joy of being part of that value. So as an entrepreneur, I've created Own Business Express so that you can find offers that is related to business topics. What is Own Business Express all about? Well, it's all about expressing and being felt in anything worth doing, whether that's housing money, e-business money, or transport money, or 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 not even having a website whatsoever. It's literally just going out there and making that money. So why would we bother going to all these details? Well, we have systems in place to move the right people forward, especially if you're interested in building a legacy in creating something that you can actually sell for money. Yes, something that generates money, that actually causes the number of customers that you have to grow. That is what we're all about. We are teaching and sharing what we know so that we can find the right people to work with. People who have something that they can give to others that we can support, an extra revenue stream for my employees to work on marketing, promoting, maybe even closing the sale. So before we go into details, let me tell you a bit about me. I'm that guy who got distracted. That's the right word to use. I got distracted. What I started with was website, SEO, and marketing. It was a good place to be, actually, but the money wasn't coming in fast enough. I was too geeky. I didn't know how to sell, and I didn't yet understand that I simply needed to get good at outsourcing what I couldn't do. The right thing to have done in those days is what I've done about, well, in 2000, in 2017, 15 years ago, is what I've ended up doing now in a much better way. So with humble admission, I am coaching so that you don't have to make the same mistakes as me. If I had a coach, a seriously passionate and interested coach, I would have avoided a lot of mistakes. Mistakes like getting so distracted with an industry that gave me lots of operation management experience, dealing with people, seeing wealth, indeed, because I was moving people who lived in Zone 1, central London, in houses, apartments with lifts exclusive for them, absolute mansions, lots of mansions actually. I have to admit that it wasn't a waste of time. What I did was actually one of the best ways, though it's the hard way, to practice all those books I was reading. Books like Fooled by Randomness, How to Get Lucky, The Road Less Stupid, Speed of Trust, How to Be a Millionaire, Critical Thinking, Crucial Conversations, How to Be Awesome, Marketing Secrets, Facts About Marketing, and of course, 10X Rule. Now, I've mentioned so many books already, and those are just samples. Yeah, The Richest Man in Babylon is one that was recommended to me by a financial advisor. So humility is my best friend. Now, I hope in this discussion, you have seen how these books have changed my life. They've caused me to accept what's great in my life and to be grateful that so many of these books are affirming and confirming to me that I'm a great guy, while all the other people that I had to let go of are busy giving me confusing messages, criticizing, telling me, asking them to be accountable is rude, that I'm not too easy, that should be easier, that I should let people mess up my hard work because I want to follow their tradition, their thoughts. No, no, no. So I think even in this video, I've given you a sign of some of my attitude. With that smile comes a bit of putting my foot down. There's nothing cheeky about it. It's just being friendly, being great, but also being assertive. Let me tell you one thing that I've learned in business. If you can't put your foot down and you allow people to walk over you, you are just as bad as the person that destroyed your hard work, that destroyed your effort. Because if you cared enough, first, things will get done properly. They'll be hard to tamper with. And if someone tampers with it, you will be bothered, you will put your foot down, and you will fight for your results. After all, results is the solid foundation of trust. And trust is a solid foundation that needs to be tested and checked, not tested in a malicious, sneaky way, because some people do stuff like that. That is not a solid, there's nothing solid about that. But tested in terms of learning. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been blessed by this video. I would like to thank you again for listening to Gabriel Topman.